Hey, it's Laura Lachey. What do you say? Welcome back. Good to see you. Glad you joined me. Glad you're here. Now, if you would like a quick tip on how to better people, as we would say, how to better people, which means navigating, understanding, getting along with people, stick around.
Thank you for joining me for today's quick tip in our very first Car Chronicle. I am sitting here in the beautiful Princess Tiana at my son's hockey practice. Hey, go Bolts, go Bolts, go Bolts. All right. So, anywho, let's just jump into this.
Now, before we get into talking about peopling and better peopling, let me give you this disclaimer. I am not a doctor, psychologist, counselor, any of the things. I'm just a mom, a wife, and a woman who's been around a lot of people, like you probably have. So, back to what we're talking about. Stick around to the end, and I'm going to let you know how you can begin to figure out your personality and temperament and wiring and figure out those around you. There are people everywhere. We encounter people everywhere. At home, on our jobs, at school, at practice, at the store, at
Where else place do we navigate people?
But here's the thing. Some of those people kind of rub us the wrong way, okay?
Oh my goodness. If it isn't Little Miss Attitude.
And maybe it's not them. Maybe it's our understanding of them. So I want to drop you a real quick tip here. One quick way to begin to better understand and navigate people is to figure out your personality, which will enable you to help understand and figure out other people's personality. It is vital and crucial. It will help you become your whole self. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It will help you understand the reasons you do the things you do. Why do you respond the way you respond? Why do you need the types of things that you need in your personhood? And once you understand your personality, your temperament, your wiring, you'll know why certain things are triggers and why other things aren't, which will in turn help you understand why certain things are triggers for other people and certain things are not. So let me take myself for an example. I am a strong type A, get her done, wired for sound person.
Nobody else in my house is wired as such.
I have one person in my house who's all about fun. He needs attention. He needs praise. He needs recognition. I have two other people in my house who need silence, support, space. None of us are wrong in the needs, the natural innate needs that we have. It's because it's how we are wired. I promise you, I thought my family was just trying to drive me bonkers. But they're not. They're just wired differently than me. They have different personalities, different temperaments than me. Once I realized how I was wired and then began to understand how they were wired, it helped me to not get upset when they weren't moving fast enough. It helped me to not get upset when they needed to play. It helped me to not get upset when they needed time to process and organize and figure out the steps that they wanted to take to accomplish whatever needed to be accomplished. We can better understand how can I live in the positive, the strengths, the beautiful parts of my temperament and wiring, and help minimize those things that are weaknesses, those things that maybe aren't the best for everyone around me. For example, me, a weakness of mine is I like to control things. I like to be bossy. I like to take charge. But that's not really helping the people around me. So I can learn when I need to pull back, and when certain qualities and attributes are necessary. Now, as promised, some resources that you can use and some tests that you can find online to help you figure out how you're wired are: you can do the Enneagram test, you can do the Myers-Briggs personality test, you can do I said this, you heard that, which is an awesome resource because they have a whole series for free on YouTube. I'll be sure to leave it in the description below. And finally, another resource is a book called Wired That Way. All of these are fantastic for beginning to understand your personality, your temperament, how you are wired. I promise you, this will work and help you in every relationship that you have. You have a boss, you have a coworker, you have a friend, whoever it is, you can begin to better that relationship and not get so triggered and not be triggering by understanding how you're wired and how they're wired. That's today's quick tip from the Car Chronicles. See you next time. Bye.